you see like what the joy it brings to your family and other people going, oh my God, you're on FIFA. And
so let's go through it then. Your pace, what would your pace be on EAFC?
What is it, out of 100?
Yeah, 99 is the max.
I'd give myself a pace of 40.
Surely that Newport goal has to get this one boosted up a bit. You're shooting, what would that be?
99.
No, it will have to be 99.
No, I think a 60.
That I've seen that you like to go with a long pass.
Yeah, do you know what? I think passing is something where it depends on what team you play and depends what style you play. Passing, I would give myself 40. If I needed to pass, I could. 40. Dribbling, I'd give myself 40.
These two last ones have to boost your card up too much. Defending, what would that be?
If I'm going to be honest with myself, I'd give my defending tier 80.
Physicality, what would that be for your EAFC 25 rating?
85. I never looked like the strongest of players. I never looked like the strongest of builds, but I was competitive and strong in what I've done, so I'd give myself that.
Let's go through your FIFA card then. Let's start off with the pace. What would you give it?
I'll give it 89.
What would you rate your shooting?
Definitely in that 75, 80.
What would you give your passing?
I know FIFA is sometimes tough, man. Probably about 60, I'll be fair.
Now the dribbling must be the biggest side of your game. What would you be giving that?
Definitely 90 or something. 90.
Defending? It can't be the highest, right?
I'm not bad at defending.
Really? Centre back?
Nah, 1v1s. I'm all like 1v1 stuff, I'm pretty decent. 80, 75.
Oh, wow. Physicality. What would you give the physicality?
Probably like 70.
The overall rating, what would that be for Barnet FC?
Take 70.
The last thing to do is to build your FIFA card, which is becoming quite popular on this channel. I don't think you've yet been in the game, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time.
Hopefully, that's my favourite game.
So what sort of striker are you? What would you give your pay?
I'm quick, but I'm not lightning. Probably give myself like a 70. I'd be around that Harry Kane territory. I wouldn't be rapid, but I wouldn't be slow. Like this season, I was running with 2 parachutes on doing half pitch lengths.
Parachutes, shooting. To get 25 goals in a season, you must have that quite high.
Really honest, I would probably give myself like 80s, in the 80s.
Passing as a striker, again, this can change.
But now, as I've got older, I've learned to play those passes, how to play those passes, and I appreciate the weight of pass comes from that education at Swindon. Give it like a 75, I reckon.
Dribbling.
I think for me, I'd be in the 65s. I think dribbling for me is not really a major part of my game. Yeah, I think I'd be in the low 40s. I hate defending. I'm not gonna lie.
And last but not least, physicality. Again, something that is quite necessary now for a striker as the game evolves.
But I'm playing to use my body to shield the ball and put my strength about. I think I'd be in the mid 80s, probably an 85 for my physicality.
Finally, let's build you a FIFA card then.
Yeah.
Pace. What would your pace be?
Be about 80. I'm not the fastest, but I'm not the slowest. Because my name's Burbridge, my teammates sometimes joke and call me Berbatov.
Shooting. As a striker, the most important thing that you're probably going to need.
Yeah, 87 shooting.
You mentioned passing because holding up the ball is actually a really difficult thing with a defender behind you, barging you in the back.
I think I like short passing more than anything. I'll go 80 again. No, I think dribbling wouldn't be the most important thing. Even defenders in amputee football, because you've watched some amputee football now. We don't necessarily play because it's only 7 aside. We don't necessarily have like a right back, a centre back, and a left back. If you're a defender, you're just a defender. We'll go 80 again.
80 again! Oh my God, it's a triple of 80s. Defending, of course, not the most important thing that you're going to need.
No, so listen, last Polish league fixtures, you played me at centre-back. Thought I had a great game. Disaster class it was. We lost 4-0. I gave away a pen, so I'm going to go down to like 35 on defending.
Physicality. Again, it's going to be needed when you've got a defender barging you in the back, hold up play.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a confident 90 on physicality.
Do you know what a FIFA card is, right?
Who?
A FIFA card.
No.
Okay, so
FIFA?
so a video game, FIFA, EAFC now.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never played it.
Okay, so every player has a base card at the start of the game. So,
right.
for example, Kevin De Bruyne's 91 rate. I'm going to give you 6 categories: pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending, and physicality. And all of those get added up, divided by 6, and that is the score that you get on your card.
Do it slowly then. Do it slowly.
I will do it slowly. However, this won't be a hero card, like a good card that all the people want to have. Midfielder for Wolverhampton Wanderers, Kenny Hibbert. Let's go. Pace. What would that be?
Medium.
No. Okay. It's out of 99. Okay.
Oh, numbers are okay.
Yeah.
75.
Shooting.
Oh, the next one. Oh, gosh.
99.
Yeah. No. You know we're gonna have to do 99. 99 is gonna have to be.
The boss said it.
Passing. What would that be?
Same. 99. I was a good passer of the ball with both feet. Barnwell said I was the best passer of the ball, striker of the ball in the league.
Dribbling, what would that be as a midfield?
Nah, dribbling 50. Yeah, I mean, I was more of a passer than move than somebody that dribbled.
Defending, I think for a midfielder that's really important.
Well, the manager never complained, so it must have been all right. And I've played every position. When somebody got injured, I played full-backs, right-back, centre-back, sweeper, centre midfield, left wing, right wing. The only place I haven't played is up front, striker.
Goalie?
I've played goalie, I've just told him. So, yeah, 90.
A major part of the game, what would you rate your physicality?
Ooh.
100. It will be 100 without a doubt.
I've never been asked them questions, Jamie.
Your FIFA card. Let's go through your FIFA card. Yep. What would your diving be on the game?
I pride myself as I think a lot of my coaches I'd say I'm one of the best shot stoppers in Europe, and I don't just say that from my own mouth. There's a lot of people that say it. If I put it in the grand scheme of things of like able-body football, maybe a little bit lower. Oh, my friends are going to kill me watching this. 90. I'm just going 90.
Would that be your strongest point, would you say? I mean, we've still got a few more to go.
I definitely backed off the shot stopper, and that's like my main thing of like them saves that you don't expect to get.
Handling, I mean, when the corners are coming in, you got to grab the ball.
Yeah, I think I've been going to knock down to 50. You can't give anything more than a 50 if you've only got one hand, so it's handling. So all jokes aside, on empty football, but I'd probably give my handling quite decent in regards to the fact there is one hand and it's still quite hard. So I'll give it a 77.
I mean, look, you mentioned that you would like to ping the ball across the pitch, and at times you do. Kicking, what would that be?
Oh, I could fire up some great clips here from my Royal 3-clip pick. I'm going to become one of the best in regards to distribution in the world. I'm going to give it a 86.
To be a goalkeeper, you need some reflexes, and sometimes some of the reflexes that I've seen are just out of this world.
And I would give a 93.
We're making probably the best card of the game here. You mentioned about getting across the goal quickly, speed.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, my England team is going to hate this. And I'm constantly winning like the sprints, and when it comes to, we've got our fitness section next camp actually in 2 weeks, and I expect the results to be the same, but I want them to be the same. But I'll win them sort of like races, and I really pride myself on my speed, and I'm going to go bold again, and people are going to kill me for rating so highly. But I'm going 91. You mentioned the best goalkeeper in Europe is a word that often gets associated with you. And to get the saves, you've got to be in the right position. Positioning. My positioning is not the best. I think I bail myself out a lot. So I'm going to rate my positioning an 80, which is class as an area for improvement. So now let's go ahead and build your FIFA card. So, obviously you're a striker. What would you give your pace in EAFC?
Like 90 something. I'm pretty quick.
Surely the most important one though would have to be shooting as a striker though.
94.
Passing, is that part of your game? Because some strikers like the hold up play, some strikers just like to run thunderbolt like an Erling Haaland.
That's usually me. I used to play the 10 position though, and I loved it. Like I loved finding the through balls and like connecting passes, but I don't do that often now, so I guess I would say like 86.
Dribbling, again, striker, do they really need dribbling? No, but some strikers do like to have it.
The skilled one, I'm just the one that beat you with speed, so I don't know how to judge myself on that one. I think like 87.
Defending, no striker needs defending.
Just force them on one side, right? I'm decent. Let's do 80.
And last but not least, we spoke about physicality, because for some strikers like Haaland, it is built on your game to be physical. For you, what would you put your physicality?
I'm quite physical. It depends on the moment. I would say like 90.
But of course, it is now a religious thing to do here on the channel where we build you a FIFA card. So, what would your pace be on EAFC?
Let's do 65 because I'm really not the fastest.
Shooting as a midfielder, what would you put that?
82.
Passing, of course, as a midfielder, the engine of the team, the passing needs to be good.
Yeah, if you want my honest opinion, I don't want to push it too high, because I don't know the level of Amin, for example, what they said. So, yeah, without pushing it too high, I would say maybe 78.
With Armin, I don't think we actually did a FIFA card. I find it hard to remember if we did or not, because I think we kind of started it only a matter of months ago. I'll have to get him back on and do a FIFA card with him. Dribbling, what would you put that?
Also, I would put a 75.
Defending, what would that be?
74.
So last but not least, physicality. As a CDM, it's quite necessary, but for yourself, being how tall you are, I mean, again, that might be quite necessary.
74.
Let's build you a FIFA card then, as we always do here on the show. With diving, what would that be?
65 maybe.
Handling, for a goalkeeper, that's probably the most important thing.
Not my biggest skills. 60.
Kicking, for Thibaut Courtois, it's 76. So it's quite low for him, but for a goalkeeper, sweeper keeper.
If we don't take side volley into consideration, just like kicking from the ground, I would say Courtois is 76, I would say 70.
Reflexes, for Thibaut Courtois, is 93, so it's on the high side for him.
I would say 80.
Speed, for Thibaut Courtois, is very low, it's 46. So, and you being the outfield player that you once were, futsal that you've played over in England, it must boost that up quite high.
On sprints, I can be pretty good. So what did you say for Thibaut Courtois?
46.
Oh, definitely better. Okay, let's go for 60.
Probably the most important one I'd like to say for a goalkeeper would be positioning. What would that be on EAFC? Courtois is 90. We've got Edison at 86. Neuer at 88.
Go for something like 60.
Your FIFA card rating. What would your diving be in the game?
I'd say 80.
Handling, as a goalkeeper, that should be quite important.
I'd go up to 90. Pretty safe hands.
You mentioned that you're very good with your feet, so kicking should also be up there quite high, right?
96.
Reflexes, for a goalkeeper of your size, it needs to be very, very
yeah,
crucial,
for
right?
sure. For sure. Yeah, I'd say up there as well, 98.
Speed, is that the most crucial thing? Probably not.
No, on the first meters, you have to be quick, like within the 18-yard box. You have to be quick there. So I'd say 85.
And last but not least, arguably the most important one would be positioning. What would that be for your FIFA card?
90. It's